voice of God often comes as a gentle whisper, resonating within the depths of your soul. It is not loud or forceful, but tender and inviting, drawing you into His divine presence. This whisper may be experienced as a feeling, a sudden clarity, or a thought that aligns with peace and truth. God's whisper speaks directly to your heart, reminding you of His constant companionship and unwavering love. It's a call to pause, to listen, and to reconnect with the One who created you. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to overlook this gentle voice. Yet God's whisper is always present, offering guidance and reassurance even in your most difficult moments. He speaks to you through the beauty of creation, the kindness of others, and the quiet moments when you reflect on your purpose. His whisper is not just a sound, it is a reassurance that you are seen, known, and loved. It's an invitation to draw near, to trust, and to walk in faith, even when the path is uncertain. When you learn to listen to this gentle whisper, you will find peace that surpasses understanding. You'll discover that God is not distant, but intimately involved in every detail of your life. His voice is a constant reminder that you are never alone, and His plans for you are good. Take time to quiet your soul, for it is in these moments of stillness that God's whisper becomes your guiding light, leading you toward a life filled with purpose and His unending love. God's signs are not always grand or miraculous. They often emerge subtly in the flow of your daily life. These signs can come through a kind word, an unexpected opportunity, or a moment of clarity that feels divinely orchestrated. They are His way of reminding you that He is near, involved, and aware of every detail of your journey. These signs may not shout for attention, but they carry a depth of meaning that resonates with your spirit, offering direction and comfort. Recognizing these signs requires an open heart and a willingness to see beyond the ordinary. God speaks in the language of your life, using situations, people, and events to guide you gently toward His plans for you. These signs are not random. They are intricately woven into your experiences, offering reassurance and pointing you back to His purpose. Whether it's a conversation that feels timely or an obstacle that redirects you, each sign carries a message of His presence and care. As you become more attuned to these signs, your faith deepens and your connection with God strengthens. You begin to notice that nothing in your life is coincidental and that every moment holds potential for divine interaction. God's signs are a testament to His love and desire to lead you toward His best for you. Open your eyes and heart, for His guidance is present even in the most mundane aspects of your life, calling you to trust Him more fully. The heaviness you feel in your soul is not a punishment, but a sign that I am working in the deepest parts of your heart. I know that at times it feels unbearable, like a burden you cannot shed. But I want you to know that this feeling is my way of reminding you that I am shaping you for something greater. I am preparing your heart to receive my blessings and to witness the fullness of my work in your life. This weight often comes with tears, silent prayers in the night, and moments when your soul cries out in silence. It is in these moments of weakness that my presence is revealed with the greatest power. I am there, gathering every tear, listening to every sigh. This weight is a prelude to transformation, a sign that something powerful is about to happen. Do not fear, for you are not alone. I am with you every step of this journey. I want you to remember that I am not asking you to carry this burden alone. I am here to help you bear it, to show you that my plans are always better than yours. Even if you do not understand it now, every moment of pain will be used for a greater purpose. Trust me, for I am doing something new in your life. This weight will soon become a testimony, and you will understand that it all had meaning in my perfect plan. Darkness has no power in the presence of my light. When you feel that the world has plunged into shadow and that there is no way out, it is then that my light shines with the greatest intensity. No matter how deep the pit you find yourself in, my light has the power to illuminate everything. This is not a light that judges, but a light that guides, showing the way to hope and redemption. This light not only illuminates your path, but also penetrates the darkest corners of your soul, bringing healing and renewal. I want you to know that there is no place my light cannot reach. Even your deepest fears, doubts, and mistakes are covered by my grace. Allow me to be the light that transforms everything, that dispels shadows, and fills your life with purpose. When you choose to follow my light, you begin to see the world in a completely new way. What once seemed impossible becomes achievable. The chains that bound you are broken, and the weight you carried disappears. I am calling you to step out of the darkness and into the fullness of my love. My light is always with you. You only need to open your heart to receive it. My voice does not always reach you as a loud sound, but as a gentle echo resonating in the depths of your heart. Often you are so busy searching for external signs that you fail to stop and hear this inner rhythm encouraging you to reflect and trust. I speak directly to your heart because it is there that I can sow my peace and guidance. Every whisper, every thought leading you toward goodness and truth bears my divine imprint. Recognizing my voice requires that you disconnect from the noise of the world. In the rush of daily life, you may miss the clearest messages I send you. That is why I ask you to take time to pause, to take a breath, and to allow my presence to speak. It will not always be easy. Sometimes your mind will resist, but your spirit knows how to recognize the melody of my love. The peace you feel when you hear my voice cannot be replicated by anything else. When you finally connect with this echo, your perspective changes. You begin to notice that there are no coincidences, that every moment and circumstance has its purpose. My voice becomes your guide, and my love your refuge. Continue to seek this echo in your heart, for through it, I will lead you to the wonderful plans I have for you. The journey I have prepared for you unfolds step by step. It is not always revealed in its entirety, because I want you to walk in faith and trust me for the next step. The small movements you make toward me and the quiet whispers in your heart that guide you are not insignificant. They are the beginning of something extraordinary. These small steps may seem mundane, but they are divinely orchestrated to lead you to a life of purpose and fulfillment. As you take these steps, you may encounter uncertainty or feel tempted to doubt. Yet, I am with you, guiding your every move. Each moment of hesitation is an opportunity to turn to me, to ask for strength and clarity. My plan is perfect, and even when the path seems unclear, trust that I am lighting the way ahead. These small steps are not only your acts of faith, but also my reminders that I am leading you to something greater. When you embrace the journey one step at a time, you begin to see my hand at work in everything. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the blessings and the destiny I have prepared for you. Do not rush. Instead, enjoy the process of growing in faith and trust. I am with you in every step, rejoicing in your willingness to follow my lead and promising that the destination will be far greater than anything you could imagine. Challenges may seem endless and exhausting, but I want you to know that each one has a divine purpose. I do not allow you to go through trials to break you, but to shape, strengthen, and prepare you for the great things I have planned. Your challenges are not punishment. They are tools I use to lead you to a new level of faith and trust in me. When you face an obstacle, it may feel as though I am silent, but in reality, I am closer than ever. I am guiding you through the valley, whispering words of encouragement when your strength wanes. I do not want you to give up, because every battle you fight is designed to teach you something, to show you that my power is made perfect in your weakness. Allow these challenges to transform you, not define you. As you look back, you will realize that these trials, which seemed insurmountable, were the foundation of your faith. Through every challenge, I reveal my glory in your life and show you that I will never leave you. Trust that even the hardest situations are being used for your good. Keep going, because the ultimate purpose is greater than you can imagine now. I do not speak to everyone in the same way, because I created you as a unique being, with a heart and mind that work in a particular way. I know every corner of your being, which is why I use a language that speaks directly to you, a method you can understand. I may speak to you through nature, scripture, your emotions, or even through the people I place in your life. I constantly tailor my message to reach your soul. Sometimes you may feel that I am not speaking, but in reality, I am using forms you have not yet learned to recognize. I am in the moments of silence, in deep sighs, in signs that seem so simple you might overlook them. My language will not always be obvious, but it will always be perfect for you. Look carefully, for every detail in your life carries traces of my love. When you begin to understand my unique way of communicating, your relationship with me deepens. You learn to trust that every situation, every word, and every thought is saturated with my purpose. Do not be afraid if you do not understand right away. Keep seeking, because you will always discover that my voice is working to guide you to a place of fullness and peace. We live in a world full of distractions that often pull you away from what matters most: my voice, my presence, and my purpose for you. It is easy to lose yourself in daily concerns, earthly achievements, or fears that gather like shadows. But today I ask you, are you paying attention to what truly matters? Are you leaving space in your life for me to speak and lead you? When your priorities are misplaced, it becomes difficult to hear me. I want you to reorganize your focus, placing the eternal above the fleeting. I call you to let go of the things that steal your peace and to focus on those that build your soul. Spend time on what has eternal value: your relationship with me, love for others, and the purpose I have given you. When you start paying attention, you discover wealth that cannot be measured by human standards. What truly matters is not found in the material world, but in eternity. I am here, waiting for you to look at me, because I have so much to offer. If you choose to focus on what is essential, I promise you will experience peace and joy like never before. Prayer is not just a religious act. It is a bridge that connects your soul to my heart. It is in prayer that our conversations deepen, and I can reveal to you my thoughts and plans. I want you to see prayer not as a duty, but as a gift, a space where you can be yourself, vulnerable and honest. It is there that I can speak to you with clarity and show you the way. When you pray with an open heart, you begin to hear me in ways you never thought possible. My voice does not always come as an immediate answer, but always at the right moment. Through prayer, I plant seeds of faith and trust in your life, preparing you for the miracles to come. Every word you direct to me is heard, and every silence in prayer also has its meaning. Prayer is your most powerful tool for understanding my signs. It is there that I confirm what I have already placed in your heart, where I remove your doubts and give you the confidence you need to move forward. Do not underestimate the power of this divine dialogue, because through it, I build a relationship with you that transcends all circumstances. Keep praying, because through every word, I am creating something wonderful in your life. Crises often feel like overwhelming storms, shaking everything you thought was secure. But I want you to know that these moments of uncertainty are also opportunities to hear my voice more clearly than ever before. When the foundations of your life seem to tremble, I am calling you to fix your eyes on me. In these moments, you can discover that your true strength and security do not lie in earthly things, but in my eternal presence. Every crisis is my invitation for you to deepen your relationship with me. In the hardest times, I speak directly to your heart, offering peace that surpasses all understanding. While the storms of life may rage loudly, my voice remains steady, gentle, and full of love, calling you to trust me. Crises are moments where I teach you not to rely on your own strength, but to lean on my power. It is precisely when everything else fails that you can experience my presence in the most tangible way. Do not fear these moments. I am here to guide you through every trial. When you learn to listen for my voice in the midst of a crisis, you discover that you are never alone. I am with you, strengthening and leading you toward a better outcome. Crises are not the end, but the beginning of a new path where my love and power manifest in your life in ways you have never experienced before. Trust me in these moments, because the crisis you are facing now will become a testimony of my work in your life. Throughout your life, I have placed specific people on your path to help you hear my voice. They do not appear by accident. They are part of my plan to guide, comfort, and strengthen you. Sometimes these individuals are with you for a short period, but their impact leaves a lasting imprint on your spirit. Every encounter has a divine purpose, even if you do not recognize it at first. Those words of encouragement that come at the perfect time or advice that feels like the answer to your prayers are my way of speaking through others. I use their voices to affirm what I have already placed in your heart and to remind you of my love and direction in your life. Even those who are difficult to understand or love can be tools I use to teach you profound lessons of patience and grace. As you begin to recognize these connections as divine, your perspective changes. You start to be grateful not only for those who support you, but also for those who challenge you. Everything is designed to shape you according to my will. Pay attention to those I place in your life, for through them I may reveal the path I want you to follow. Listen closely, for my voice may be closer than you think. Change often comes uncomfortably and unexpectedly, leaving you feeling disoriented and unsure. But I want you to trust that every sudden shift in your life is part of my perfect plan. I am rearranging elements you may not yet understand, but which serve an eternal purpose. Every change is an invitation to let go of what you know and step into what I have prepared for you. Often, change comes to pull you out of your comfort zone, breaking routines that have distanced you from my purpose. While it may initially feel like loss, remember that nothing is outside my control. I am orchestrating every step, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Let me be your guide in this process, because only then will you discover the blessings I have reserved for you. When you embrace these changes with faith, you begin to see how everything falls into place for a greater plan. What once seemed like loss becomes gain, and closed doors make way for opportunities you could never have imagined. Do not fear the unexpected, for I am working for your good in every detail. Trust that every change is part of my work in your life, and the best is yet to come. In a world full of noise and distractions, silence is the gift I offer so you can hear me with greater clarity. It is not easy to pause, especially when everything around you urges you to keep moving without rest. But in silence, I can reveal my plans, my promises, and my love in the deepest ways. It is there that your spirit connects directly with mine. Silence does not mean inactivity. It is a state of inner peace where you can discern my voice above all others. When you choose to stop and seek me, you begin to feel my presence more tangibly. I call you to this place of rest, not because I want you to stop acting, but because I want you to act in the right direction. Only in silence can you find the path I have set for you. When you learn to appreciate these moments of quiet, your life changes. You begin to move with purpose, live with certainty, and know that every step aligns with my will. Silence is not a waste of time. It is an investment in your soul. Let me speak in this sacred space, because the greatest revelations come when you allow yourself to stop before my presence. In a world filled with opinions, advice, and distractions, distinguishing my voice may seem challenging. But I want you to know that I have given you the ability to recognize me, to hear me even amidst the most overwhelming noise. My voice does not compete. It is gentle yet firm, full of love and truth. To hear me, you must learn to filter out what does not come from me and focus on what builds your spirit. The noise of the world can be deceptive, leading you to make decisions based on fear or impulse. I want you to know that my voice always brings peace, even in the most difficult decisions. If what you hear creates confusion or fear, it is not from me. Learn to compare everything to my word and my promises, for in them, you will find the compass that helps you distinguish truth from falsehood. The more you practice this discernment, the easier it will be to hear me clearly. I am always speaking to you, but you must tune into me through prayer, meditation, and reflection on my word. Do not worry if it feels difficult at first. I am with you, guiding you through this process. Keep seeking my voice, for in it, you will find direction, hope, and purpose. Through dreams, I use images and messages to reach your heart, when the silence of the night opens a window to your soul. Not every dream carries a clear message, but there are times when I give you a vision, a reminder, or an answer you have been seeking. Dreams are my way of speaking to you in a state where your mind ceases to resist, and your spirit is more open to my voice. Upon waking, you may feel an inexplicable peace or clarity that was absent before. These are signs that I have been working during your sleep. Some dreams may initially seem confusing, but over time, the pieces start to fit together. Trust that if I place something in your heart through a dream, I will also give you the wisdom to understand it at the right time. Be open and ready to listen, even as you rest. Dreams are not just messages. They are also reminders that I am with you at all times, even in the quietest hours of the night. Write down what you remember, reflect on it, and bring it to me in prayer. I am here to guide you every step of the way, revealing to you what you need to know and using every means to communicate my love and will in your life. There will be moments in your life when you do not understand what is happening, and in these circumstances, I call you to walk by faith, not by sight. Not everything I show you will be immediately clear, but each step of faith brings you closer to my purpose. Faith is not just belief, it is action, a response to my call even when the answers seem hidden. Trust that every moment of incomprehension has an eternal purpose. Your faith is not meant to be blind, it is meant to be a bridge to understanding. Although you cannot see the whole picture, I want you to know that I see it and am arranging everything for your good. When you choose to trust me, even in the face of uncertainty, you open the door to deeper revelations. I use these moments to strengthen you, to teach you total reliance on me. As you walk by faith, you discover that what once seemed unfathomable becomes a story of my faithfulness. Every step taken in obedience brings clarity and peace to your life. Do not fear what you cannot grasp now, for I am with you, guiding you, and I promise that everything will make sense in due time. Keep going, for faith is the path to the greatest blessings I have prepared for you. The circumstances you encounter, whether good or challenging, are tools I use to capture your attention and direct your gaze toward me. Nothing that happens in your life is accidental. Every event is infused with my purpose. Sometimes these circumstances appear as unexpected blessings, and at other times as challenges that invite you to trust me more deeply. I want you to see every situation as an opportunity to listen to my voice and discover my will. When things do not go as you expect, it is not a punishment but a call to pause and reflect. I am working even on winding paths, aligning you with the destiny I have prepared for you. It is easy to feel frustrated when circumstances are difficult, but I assure you that every step is guided by my love and wisdom. I am working through everything, even when you cannot see it. When you learn to recognize my hand in circumstances, you begin to see my faithfulness in all things. Every closed door, every appearing opportunity, and every pause on your journey has a purpose. I call you to trust that everything you face is part of a greater plan. Watch and listen, for I speak to you through the situations I allow to unfold in your life. My timing does not always align with your expectations, but it is always perfect. While you wait, I am working, preparing not only the circumstances, but also your heart for what is to come. Waiting is not emptiness. It is a process in which I shape you, strengthen you, and teach you to trust me completely. I want you to know that although you cannot see the outcome now, I am working to fulfill my promises in your life. In the waiting, it is easy to feel despair or impatience, but every moment of delay has its purpose. I use this time to build your character, to teach you lessons you could not learn otherwise. Although the wait may seem long, remember that my plans are without error. I am arranging everything at the right moment, and when it comes, it will be better than you expected. Waiting is not passive, it is an act of faith. I want you to use this time to draw closer to me, to pray, meditate, and strengthen your relationship with me. I am with you in every second of waiting, sustaining you and reminding you that my timing is always the best. Trust my calendar, for the fulfillment of my promise will be perfect and bring joy that exceeds all your expectations. What you call coincidences are, in fact, elements of my divine plan perfectly arranged in your life. Every meeting, every unexpected moment, every detail that seems trivial has been carefully planned by me. I am working in every sphere of your life so that you can experience my purpose and my love in a unique way. In my kingdom, there are no coincidences. Everything has its purpose and eternal meaning. I want you to begin to see these coincidences as signs of my presence. That message that reaches you at the right moment, the person who appears at a crucial time, or the door that opens unexpectedly. These are not accidents. They are my way of reminding you that I have everything under control, that I am aware of every detail of your life. I am constantly working to show you my faithfulness in every situation. When you reflect on these experiences, you discover that my hand is at work everywhere. Nothing in your life is random because I love you too much to leave anything to chance. Every coincidence is a reminder that I am with you, guiding you, and fulfilling my plan in your life. Trust me, for I am acting in ways that are always for your benefit, even if you do not always see it. Unexpected encounters are not coincidences. They are divine interventions carefully planned by me to guide, comfort, or show you something important. I often place people in your path at key moments to remind you that you are never alone. Every interaction has a deeper meaning, even those that seem simple or accidental. I use these encounters to accomplish my purpose in your life. It may be a stranger who says exactly what you need to hear, or a friend who re-enters your life at the perfect moment. These meetings are my way of reminding you that I see your needs and concerns. Sometimes these individuals bring answers to your prayers. Other times, they are catalysts for change or spiritual growth. Pay attention to these connections because they often carry my message for you. When you start to view these encounters as part of my plan, your perspective changes. You realize that even the shortest relationships have an eternal impact. I am working through every interaction, showing you my love and direction. Do not underestimate the power of unexpected encounters, for through them, I may reveal things that will change your life forever. I know that closed doors can be frustrating and painful, but I want you to trust that each one has a divine purpose. When a door closes, it is not because I want to deprive you of something, but because I am protecting you or guiding you toward something better. Closed doors are my way of steering you onto the path I have prepared for you, a path that leads to greater blessings and purpose. Closed doors often lead to questions, why now, or why me? I want you to know that I am not punishing you or abandoning you. I am working for your good, even when you don't understand it. Every rejection, every missed opportunity, is part of a greater plan that is designed for your benefit. I close doors that would not lead you to where you need to be. With time, as you look back, you will understand that these closed doors were, in fact, divine protection. What seemed like a loss was actually a step towards something much greater. Trust me, for when one door closes, I am already opening another that will lead you to a place filled with peace, purpose, and joy. When you feel your hope running dry, it is my voice calling you to renew it. I know that difficult times can weaken your spirit and make you doubt my promises, but I want to remind you that my love and my power are inexhaustible. No matter how weak you feel, I am always here, ready to renew you and fill you with new strength. I am calling you to trust again, to lift your eyes to me. Renewing hope does not happen instantly, but it begins with a small act of faith. When you choose to believe in my promises again, even amid the darkest circumstances, you open the door for my light to fill your heart. I am working in you, reminding you that everything you are going through has a purpose. Do not let discouragement overshadow the truth that I am with you at every moment. I want you to remember that hope is a gift I will never take away from you. As you renew your faith, you will see that my plans for you are always good and perfect. You are not meant to live in despair. I have prepared a future for you that is full of purpose and blessings. Move forward with confidence, for I am with you, guiding you toward fullness and abundance. Following. My calling often requires courage. as the paths I show you may not be the easiest or most comfortable. I am calling you to step out of your comfort zone, to trust that I am leading you to something greater, even if you cannot see the whole picture. Courage does not mean the absence of fear, but acting in faith despite it. I am with you, strengthening your heart so you can move forward with confidence. Sometimes the fear of change or uncertainty can hold you back, but I want to remind you that I will never lead you to a place where my grace cannot sustain you. Every step you take in obedience to my guidance will be rewarded with peace and purpose. I am preparing the way ahead of you, and while it may seem difficult, I will always be with you to guide and protect you. When you choose to act with courage, you open the door to experiences and blessings that were never possible before. I am working in you, developing faith and strength that will sustain you in the most challenging moments. Do not fear the calling I have placed on your life. Trust that I am leading you to something wonderful. Move forward with courage, for the best is yet to come. Everyday struggles, though they may seem small or insignificant, are filled with messages I want you to discover. Every problem, every inconvenience or frustration is an opportunity for you to draw closer to me and see my work in the details. Do not underestimate the power of the mundane, for it is in these moments that I teach you lessons that strengthen your faith and character. These struggles are not punishment, but opportunities for growth and deeper trust in me. It may be a delay that protects you from something greater, or a challenge that prepares you for future difficulties. I use every moment to guide you, shape you, and show you that you are never alone. Each day brings a new lesson, a new opportunity to experience my faithfulness. When you learn to see these struggles as part of my plan, you begin to find peace even in the most frustrating situations. I am with you, working for your benefit, even in the smallest details of your life. Trust that every struggle is a chance to align with my purpose for you. Together, we will transform the ordinary into something extraordinary. The world around you is filled with signs of my love and care. Creation is one of the clearest ways I speak to you, showing you my power, beauty, and constancy. From the song of birds to the brilliance of the stars, every detail of nature bears my divine imprint. I use these moments to remind you that I am present, that I am with you in every sunrise and sunset. When you look at nature with spiritual eyes, you begin to see my work everywhere. The rain that refreshes the earth, the sun that warms your skin, the wind that brushes your face. All these are my ways of saying I love you. You don't need to look far to feel my presence. I am in every flower, every leaf, every wave of the sea. Let me speak to you through what I have created. Contemplating nature also teaches you profound lessons about my character. The constancy of the seasons, the care for every creature, and the beauty that renews itself every day reflect my faithfulness and love for you. I want you to find peace in these moments, reminding yourself that just as I care for creation, I care for you with infinite love and eternal care. Chaos can be overwhelming, surrounding you with a cloud of confusion where it seems impossible to hear my voice. But I want you to know that even in this disorder, I speak with clarity. The key to finding this clarity is seeking my presence with all your heart. When you stop and focus on me, the noise of the world begins to fade, and my words become a beacon illuminating your path. Chaos is not eternal. It is a tool I use to shape you, to teach you total reliance on me. Although everything seems uncertain, I am in control, guiding you every step of the way. My clarity does not always come in the form of immediate answers, but always in peace, certainty, and a sense of purpose that manifests in your spirit. I call you to seek me even in the hardest moments, for there you will find the direction you need. Learning to trust me in chaos reveals strength and resilience you never knew you had. I am working in your life, removing what you don't need, and building something new. Trust that although everything now seems disordered, I am arranging everything for your good. My clarity will reach you like dawn after a long night, bringing hope and renewed purpose. My word is an unfailing map, full of wisdom and guidance that you can use to interpret the signs I send you. Through Scripture, I have left clear messages that relate to every aspect of your life. Whatever you are struggling with, my word contains the answer, comfort, and guidance you need to move forward with confidence. I want you to turn to it as a constant source of strength and clarity. When you immerse yourself in Scripture, you begin to see how I speak directly to your heart. Every passage, every verse has been designed to connect you with me and help you discern my will. I reveal to you eternal principles that transcend time, showing that my promises are as true today as when they were written. Through my word, you will find the signs you need for every situation you face. I want you to know that Scripture is not just stories from the past, but a bridge connecting you to the present. Every time you read it with faith and humility, you open the door for my Spirit to speak directly to you. Use this map to navigate the challenges of life, for I am with you in every word, guiding you toward the purpose I have specifically for you. My word is eternal and always relevant. Trust it as your guide. When you decide to obey my voice, you open the door to a life full of purpose, peace, and blessings. I know it is not always easy to follow my guidance, especially when it seems to contradict your expectations or desires. But I want you to know that every act of obedience brings rewards that far exceed what you can imagine. I am leading you to something much greater than you could achieve on your own. Obedience does not mean you will not face challenges, but it does mean you will never face them alone. Every time you follow my guidance, even when you don't fully understand why, you strengthen your faith and trust in me. I use every step of obedience to align your life with my perfect will, showing you that I always have your best interests at heart. Through your obedience, I can manifest my glory in your life in extraordinary ways. The impact of obeying my voice not only transforms your life, but also the lives of those around you. Your acts of faith inspire others, and your steps of trust open doors for them to experience my love as well. I want you to continue listening to me and obeying, for through this, I build a powerful testimony in your life. My promise to you is that your obedience will be rewarded in ways that surpass your greatest expectations. Miracles do not always come in the form of grand events. Many happen in the simplest and most everyday moments. I want you to open your eyes and see my work in every detail of your life. From the air you breathe to the opportunities that arise at just the right moment. Each of these miracles is a reminder of my constant care and presence. I am working for your good, even when you do not notice. It is easy to overlook these miracles because they are such an integral part of daily life. But I want you to stop and reflect on all the blessings that surround you. Every smile, every act of kindness, every sunrise is a sign of my presence in your life. I am not distant. I am deeply involved in every aspect of your day. Through these everyday miracles, I remind you that I love you and that I am always near. When you begin to recognize these small miracles, your heart fills with gratitude and your eyes open to my work everywhere. Do not underestimate the power of these signs, for they are constant evidence that I am at work in your life. I want you to live with a new awareness of my love and care, knowing that each day is filled with proof that I will never leave you. The restlessness you feel in your spirit is not accidental. It is my method of drawing your attention to something important. It may be an inexplicable feeling, an unease you cannot ignore. I want you to know that I am working in your heart, revealing areas that need change or leading you to a greater purpose. This feeling is my way of preparing you for something significant that is about to happen. Restlessness is not always easy to understand, but it is a clear sign that I am working in you. Perhaps I am bringing to light something you have been ignoring or guiding you toward a decision that requires courage. I use this feeling to pull you out of your comfort zone and take you where you can experience my power and purpose in a deeper way. Do not fear this restlessness. It is an invitation to seek me and trust my guidance. When you choose to face this feeling instead of avoiding it, you discover that I am leading you to a path of transformation. I am working to align your life with my perfect plan, removing what you do not need and strengthening what is necessary. Allow me to use this restlessness to draw you closer to me, for what I have for you is far greater than you can imagine. Trust that this momentary discomfort is the beginning of a great blessing. Every sign I send you, no matter how small, carries an eternal purpose. I do not act randomly or speak without reason. Everything I do in your life has a clear, divine intention. Sometimes these signs are meant to strengthen you, sometimes to direct you, but they are always designed to draw you closer to my eternal plan for you. I want you to trust that even if you do not understand their meaning now, every sign has its place in my perfect plan. I reveal truths to you that go beyond what you can see or understand. These signs are like pieces of a puzzle that, when put together, create a picture of love, redemption, and hope. I do not want you to worry if you do not understand everything now. I am guiding you step by step, showing you what you need to know at the right time. My purpose is always for your good and my glory. When you learn to trust the signs I send, you discover that you are not walking alone. I am with you, directing every step and using every experience to fulfill my eternal plan in your life. Do not underestimate the value of these signs, for each one is evidence of my love for you and my desire for you to flourish in the purpose I have created for you. The peace you feel in your heart is one of the clearest signs that you are on the right path. When you are in alignment with my will, this peace fills your spirit, even amid storms. It is not the peace that the world can give, but one that comes from me. A certainty that allows you to move forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. It will not always be easy. Sometimes the right decisions come with uncertainty or challenges. But deep in your heart, you will know that you are where you are supposed to be. This peace is my divine seal, a sign that you are following my guidance and being obedient to me. I want you to trust this calm assurance, for it is not based on circumstances, but on my constant presence in your life. When you walk in this peace, you begin to notice how doors open and things fall into place in ways only I can arrange. Do not ignore this sign, for I use it to guide you toward the purpose I have prepared for you. Seek my peace in everything you do, for it is a sure indication of the wonderful destiny I have planned for you. Responding to my call is not always easy, but I will never ask you to act alone. I am with you, giving you the strength and courage you need to move forward. You may feel fear or doubt, but I want you to know that my grace is sufficient for you. I am working in your heart, preparing you to fulfill the purpose for which I created you. Every step you take in obedience is supported by my power. The strength I give you is not just for great challenges. It is also there in the daily decisions that require faith and perseverance. I am with you in every struggle, reminding you that you do not have to rely on your own strength. My Spirit is at work in you, equipping you with everything you need to fulfill the call I have placed on your life. Do not be afraid to move forward, even if you do not yet see the full picture. I am working on every detail. Every act of obedience strengthens your faith and brings you closer to me. I want you to trust that though the road is hard, I am beside you, leading and sustaining you. There is nothing you will face that surpasses my power and love for you. Move forward with courage, for I am with you to achieve extraordinary things in your life. Every sign I send you is an expression of my eternal and unconditional love. I do not speak to confuse or frighten you, but to guide, comfort, and remind you that I am always by your side. My signs are like love letters meant to assure you that you are precious to me, that I have a special purpose for you, and that I will never leave you. I want you to see every sign as a demonstration of my deep care for you. The details of the signs I send are filled with my compassion and attention. I am constantly finding ways to show you how much I love you, whether through a morning that fills your heart with hope, a word of encouragement at the right moment, or an unexpected opportunity that changes your life. All of these are my ways of telling you that I am actively working for your good. When you start to see these signs as manifestations of my love, your heart fills with gratitude and trust. You are not alone on this journey. I walk with you every day, reminding you that my love is infinite. Continue to trust in me, for every sign I send is proof that I always seek what is best for you. The world is full of distractions, noise, and stimuli that compete for your attention, pulling you away from what is eternal. But I want you to know that my voice is always there, steady and clear, waiting for you to hear it. While it may sometimes seem difficult to recognize, I have given you the tools to discern my voice from the rest. My voice is filled with peace, truth, and love. It never leads to confusion or fear. Recognizing my voice requires stopping, disconnecting from the noise of the world, and focusing on me. It is in the moments of silence and prayer that you can hear me most clearly. I speak to your heart, reminding you who you are and what your purpose is in me. Do not let distractions drown out my voice, for I am always ready to guide you if you choose to seek me. As you practice tuning into me, my voice becomes unmistakable. No matter how loud the noise around you is, my peace and guidance will shine through. I want you to trust that I am always speaking to you, even in chaos. Keep seeking me diligently, for in my voice, you will find the direction and comfort you need for every moment of your life. Following my guidance will not always be easy, but it will always bring comfort and peace into your life. My ways are not like yours, but I assure you they are the best. I want you to trust that every step you take in obedience to my guidance is designed for your good. Even when the road seems uncertain, I am with you, supporting you and ensuring that you reach the place I have prepared for you. The comfort you find in following me does not come from external circumstances, but from the assurance that you are in my hands. I use every experience and every decision to draw you closer to me and my purpose for your life. Do not fear unexpected turns or challenges you encounter, for I am with you, working in every detail for your good. When you choose to trust my guidance, you experience peace that surpasses all understanding. You do not need to know all the answers. It is enough to know that I do. Continue to step forward in my direction, for I am leading you to a life full of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. My guidance will always be your safe haven. Every clear confirmation you receive from me is an opportunity to strengthen your faith and remind yourself that I am with you. These confirmations are not coincidences. They are my ways of showing you that I am working in your life, guiding you, and fulfilling my promises. I want you to know that I will never stop speaking to you, and every confirmation is a testament to my love and faithfulness. You may feel doubt or uncertainty about the path you have chosen, but I send you these confirmations to assure you that you are heading in the right direction. They may come in the form of words, encounters, or circumstances that align perfectly with what I have been telling you. I use them to show you that I am fully invested in every aspect of your life. When you recognize these confirmations as signs of my care, your trust in me grows deeper. I want you to use them as anchors in the storms of life, reminding yourself that I will never leave you and that I am always faithful. Continue to seek these confirmations, for they are my way of directing and strengthening your faith every step of the way. I did not create you for mediocrity. I created you to live fully and with purpose. My call for you is clear. I want you to live every day with intention, knowing that everything you do has eternal significance. I am leading you to a place where you can experience my love in its fullness and share it with those around you. Your life is not an accident. It is a masterpiece that I am carefully crafting. I want you to know that living with purpose does not mean the absence of challenges, but it does mean that you will always have direction. I am with you at every step, reminding you that every difficulty is an opportunity to grow and draw closer to me. I am working in you, preparing you to fulfill the purpose for which you were created. Do not underestimate the impact of your life, for through it, I want to reveal my glory. As you respond to my call, you discover joy and peace that surpass all circumstances. I am with you, leading you to a life that reflects my love and goodness. Do not be afraid to take steps of faith, for each one brings you closer to the destiny I have prepared for you. Trust that I am working in your life, and the best is yet to come. In moments of silence, when the world around you slows down, I speak the loudest. Silence is the space where my voice can be heard with the greatest clarity, where your heart and mind can open to my presence. I know the noise of life can drown out my words, but it is in these quiet moments that you will discover I have always been near, whispering words of love, hope, and purpose. My messages in silence are full of peace and wisdom. It is there that I show you things you might have missed in the busyness of life. Do not fear the silence, for it is not emptiness. It is a sacred space where my presence fills everything. I want you to seek these moments, for it is in them that I can show you my heart most fully. Silence is the bridge to my voice, my love, and my guidance. When you allow me to speak in this silence, your life changes. You begin to feel my peace, which surpasses all understanding, and find the clarity you have been searching for. Silence becomes your place of renewal and inspiration. Come to me in these moments, for I want you to know that even in silence, my work in your life is powerful and full of love. Uncertainty can be overwhelming, but I want you to know that during these moments, my guidance is at its strongest. When you do not know which way to turn, remember that I am with you, lighting each step of your journey. You do not need to see the whole picture. It is enough to trust me for this moment. My guidance is like a lantern, illuminating your path even in the darkest of times. In moments of uncertainty, do not hesitate to come to me. I invite you to bring your worries and fears so I can fill you with peace and confidence. Even if the path I am leading you on seems unfamiliar or difficult, trust that each decision made in obedience to my guidance brings you closer to the life I have planned for you. I am a God of order, not confusion, and I am always working for your good. As you learn to trust me during uncertain times, you discover that no challenge is too great for us to face together. My guidance will not always be easy, but it will always be best. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Your trust in my guidance opens the door to a life full of peace, joy, and fulfillment. Every sign I send is a reminder that I see you, I hear you, and I am involved in your life. You are not invisible or forgotten. Every detail of your journey matters to me. My signs are like love notes, reminding you that I am always with you, even in moments when you feel alone or lost. I want you to know that your prayers never go unanswered, even if sometimes the response comes in ways you do not expect. I am working behind the scenes, aligning everything to my perfect plan. My signs, whether it's a word you hear, an event that occurs, or an unexpected blessing, are my way of reminding you that I am always at work in your life. When you begin to recognize these signs, your heart fills with peace and gratitude. You know that you are seen, that your life has meaning, and that I am with you every moment. Keep looking for these signs, for through them, I want to show you how much I love you and how deeply I care for every aspect of your existence. Waiting for my action can be difficult, but it is in these moments that I teach you patience and trust. I want you to know that every delay in your life has a purpose. I am not holding anything back without reason. I am preparing both the circumstances and your heart for what I have planned. My promises always come to pass, but always in my perfect time. Waiting does not mean idleness. It is a time for growth, reflection, and drawing closer to me. In moments when you feel impatient, I invite you to turn your eyes to me and trust that every moment matters. I am working within you, preparing you for greater blessings that are on their way. Patience is the key to experiencing the fullness of my plan. When the time of waiting finally ends, you will see that it was never wasted, but part of a process that brought abundant fruit. Every moment of waiting will become a testimony of my faithfulness. Do not be afraid to wait, for I am with you, sustaining you, and reminding you that everything I have for you will come at the right moment. Doubt is a natural part of the human experience, but I want you to know that you can trust me even when your heart and mind are full of questions. I am not afraid of your doubts. I am here to receive them and transform them into deeper faith. In moments when my promises feel distant, remember that my faithfulness never fails. Your trust in me does not require full understanding, but a decision to believe in my goodness and love. When you walk through the valleys of doubt, I am with you, guiding you and reminding you that every step is part of my plan. I want you to know that even if you do not see the answers now, I am working behind the scenes to align everything for your good. When you choose to trust me despite your doubts, your faith grows and your life fills with peace. I am with you in every moment, reminding you that my plans for you are always good. Trust me, for I am a God who never fails, and what I have prepared exceeds your greatest expectations. Some of the signs I send you are invitations to take action. I do not want you to only hear, but also respond to my call. These signs are like beacons that point the way, but it is up to you to take the first step. I want you to trust that every calling from me is supported by my power and my grace. Taking action requires courage, but you do not have to rely on your own strength. I am with you, guiding you, and equipping you with everything you need to meet the challenges. Every step you take in obedience brings fruit that surpasses your expectations and helps you experience my power in a new way. Do not be afraid to act, for my guidance will never fail you. When you respond to my call, your life begins to change. You discover that you are part of a greater plan I have prepared for you. Your actions become a testimony of my love and power in your life. Move forward with confidence, for every step you take in faith opens the door to extraordinary experiences and blessings. I speak to you not only in great events but also in the smallest details of your life. I want you to learn to recognize my presence in the everyday moments, in simple conversations, the smile of a stranger, the whispers of the wind. It is in these seemingly insignificant moments that I show you I am always by your side, surrounding you with love and care. The small details are evidence of my intimate knowledge of you. I know your thoughts, desires, and needs before you even speak them. I am working in every second of your day to provide not only what you need, but also to remind you how much you matter to me. I want you to notice that every moment of your life is filled with my presence, if only you open your heart to see it. When you start paying attention to these details, your life takes on new meaning. You see that there are no coincidences, and that every day is full of evidence of my nearness. Do not underestimate the power of small moments, for it is through them that I reveal my love and guidance. I am with you in every detail, waiting for you to discover my presence in the simplest aspects of your life. You will not always understand the meaning of the signs I send you immediately, but I want you to trust that each one has its place in my plan. Understanding often comes with time, as my work in your life begins to form a coherent picture. I call you to patience, to wait in faith, knowing that everything I do is for your good. Trust that the answers you seek will come at the right moment. Patience is not easy, especially when you long for immediate clarity, but it is in these moments of waiting that I shape your heart, teaching you trust and humility. Every day you spend waiting is part of my process of transforming your life. Do not let frustration overshadow the truth that I am working on something greater than you can imagine. When understanding finally comes, you will see that every moment of waiting had a purpose. You will see how my signs guided you toward the purpose I prepared for you. I want you to trust my timing and wisdom, knowing that every delay is part of my perfect plan. With patience and faith, you will discover the fullness of my will in your life. In moments when your heart feels heavy and without hope, I send you signs to remind you that there is always a reason to believe and trust. My presence never leaves you, and my promises are always true. These signs may come as words, gestures, or unexpected changes in circumstances, all designed to let you know that I am with you and working in your life. The hope I give you is not based on what you see, but on who I am. Even when everything seems against you, remember that I am the God who always has the final word. Every sign I send you is meant to remind you that I am faithful, that I never fail, and that my plans for you are always good. Seek these signs and hold on to them, for they are anchors for your soul. When you begin to notice these reminders of hope, your heart is renewed and your faith is strengthened. I am with you every moment, working for your good and leading you to a life full of peace and purpose. Trust that no matter what happens, my hope is always available and always sufficient to sustain you in every situation. Some of the signs I send are invitations to change. I want you to know that change, though sometimes difficult, is essential for your growth and for fulfilling my purpose in your life. My call to change is not meant to discourage you, but to set you free from what binds you, from the fears that hold you back, and from the past that prevents you from moving forward. Recognizing this call requires an open heart and a willingness to obey. It may be a voice in your heart saying it's time to let go, to forgive, or to take a step of faith. I use these signs to gently guide you toward transformation, bringing you freedom and new opportunities. Do not fear change, for I will always be with you, leading you through every stage. When you choose to respond to this call, you will discover that change brings renewal and new life. I am working in you, shaping you into who I created you to be, so you can fully experience my love and purpose. Do not fear these signs. Embrace them as evidence that I am always working for your benefit and leading you to something better than you can imagine. Embracing my plan for your life takes courage because it often leads you into the unknown. I know it's not always easy to trust what you cannot see, but I want you to know that my plan is perfect and always for your good. It may require stepping out of your comfort zone, but I promise I will never take you where my grace cannot sustain you. Your courage does not come from your own strength, but from my presence in your life. I am with you, supporting you, guiding you, and giving you everything you need to fulfill my plan. I want you to know that every challenge you face will become an opportunity to grow and experience my power. Do not fear, for I am a God who never fails. When you embrace my plan with courage, your life takes on a new meaning. You discover that my faithfulness surpasses all circumstances and that my blessings exceed your greatest expectations. Move forward with confidence, knowing that I am always with you, leading you to the purpose and abundance I have prepared for you. When you accept my will in your life, you begin to experience peace that surpasses all understanding. It's not always easy to embrace that my plans may differ from yours, but I want you to know that my will is always for your good. When you choose to trust me completely, you'll find that my peace fills your heart and guides you through every situation, no matter how difficult it may seem. Accepting my will does not mean you must understand everything that happens. It is an act of faith that says, God, I trust you, even when I cannot see the whole picture. In these moments of surrender, I can work most fully, turning your fears into courage and your doubts into hope. My peace does not depend on circumstances, but on my unchanging presence in your life. When you align yourself with my will, your life takes on new purpose. You begin to see that everything I do is part of a greater plan that brings you joy, peace, and fulfillment. I want you to trust that my will is perfect and that my plans always lead to something beautiful. Stay close to me, for I am your peace in every situation. Following my signs requires perseverance, especially when the path becomes difficult or when answers do not come immediately. I want you to know that every step you take in obedience is important and brings you closer to my purpose for your life. Do not give up, even when you feel weary. I am with you, upholding you, and giving you the strength you need. Perseverance does not mean you will never struggle with doubts or frustration, but it does mean choosing to move forward, knowing that I am a God who always works for your good. Every act of faith, every step toward me, bears fruit even if you cannot see it yet. I am working behind the scenes, preparing everything I have promised to come to pass. When you remain steadfast, your faith grows and your heart becomes stronger. You discover that my guidance is unfailing and that my blessings are always on time. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you at every stage of this journey. Your perseverance will bear fruit that exceeds your greatest expectations. Sometimes I send you signs that signal a new beginning in your life. It may be a change you didn't expect or an opportunity that opens doors to something new. I want you to know that these new beginnings are part of my plan to lead you to a greater purpose. Do not fear them, for I am with you, ready to guide you through every step of this new journey. New beginnings often require letting go of what is known and comfortable, but I call you to trust that everything you leave behind makes room for something better. It may take courage and faith, but I want you to know that you are not alone. Every new beginning I give you is designed to bring you joy, growth, and fulfillment. When you embrace these new beginnings with an open heart, you begin to see how my guidance aligns everything in place. I am working in your life, creating something beautiful that surpasses your imagination. Trust me, for my new beginnings always lead to abundance and blessings that I have prepared for you. The doubts you sometimes feel are not a sign of weakness, but an invitation to a deeper relationship with me. I am not afraid of your questions or struggles. I want you to bring them to me so I can transform them into confidence and faith. It is in moments when your heart is full of questions that I can reveal my faithfulness in the most powerful way. Your doubts are an opportunity to look at me from a new perspective. I do not want you to fear your questions, but to use them as tools to seek my truth. I speak to your heart, reminding you that my faithfulness does not depend on your strength of belief, but on my unchanging nature. I am with you in every moment, helping you find peace in my presence. When you choose to trust me despite your doubts, your faith grows and your life takes on new meaning. You discover that I am a God who not only answers your questions, but also brings solutions that exceed your expectations. Do not fear your doubts. Embrace them as a path to deeper faith and a closer relationship with me. Every sign I send you is a reminder that I am faithful to my promises. My faithfulness does not depend on your perfection or circumstances. It is constant and unchanging. I want you to know that you can rely on me in everything you experience. My signs are evidence that I am always with you, guiding you and supporting you in every situation. My faithfulness is shown in the small things, in daily blessings, unexpected help, and moments of peace in the midst of storms. I use these signs to show you that I will never leave you or fail you. Even if you do not see it now, I am working in the background, preparing everything I have promised to be fulfilled in your life. When you start to notice these reminders of my faithfulness, your heart fills with gratitude and peace. You do not need to worry about the future because I am with you in every moment. Trust my faithfulness, for I will never stop working for your benefit, and my plans for you are always good and perfect. My grace is always sufficient to sustain you in your daily struggles. I do not want you to face these difficulties alone. I am here ready to support and guide you. My grace is a gift that gives you strength you cannot find within yourself. I want you to know that every challenge you face is an opportunity to experience my power in your life. You do not have to carry the weight of your struggles on your own. I am with you, giving you what you need to overcome them. In your moments of weakness, my grace works most powerfully. I do not expect perfection from you. I only ask for your willingness to trust me. It is precisely in your moments of doubt and exhaustion that I show you the depth of my love and the magnitude of my ability to provide. Your struggles, no matter how small or significant, are opportunities for you to lean on me and find peace in knowing that I am in control. My grace fills the gaps where your strength falls short, and through it, I equip you for every challenge. When you begin to rely on my grace, your struggles are transformed into stepping stones for growth. You see that nothing is wasted, and every hardship is a tool I use to draw you closer to me. My grace enables you to face each day with renewed hope and assurance that you are never alone. Trust in my presence, for I am constantly working through your struggles to bring about blessings and victories that will fill your life with joy and purpose. The small acts of faith you take each day carry more significance than you may realize. You do not need to accomplish monumental feats to draw my attention. It is the small, consistent steps of trust and obedience that bring you closer to me. Each choice to believe, even when circumstances seem uncertain, is a powerful act of faith that opens the door to my blessings. These small steps may seem insignificant, but they are the foundation for the extraordinary work I want to do in your life. Every time you take a step of faith, no matter how small, you demonstrate your trust in me. It is in these moments that I see your heart, your willingness to rely on me instead of your own understanding. These acts of faith may include a prayer whispered in the dark, an act of kindness extended to someone in need, or a decision to keep moving forward despite fear. Each one is precious to me and is met with my faithfulness and love. When you begin to see the fruit of these small acts, you realize their profound impact. Your faith grows, and you experience the joy of walking in my promises. I am working through every decision, no matter how minor it may seem, to lead you toward a life of abundance and purpose. Never underestimate the power of small acts of faith, for they are the seeds from which my greatest blessings grow. Some of the signs I send you are invitations to deepen your trust in me. I know that trusting can be challenging, especially when the path ahead is unclear. But these signs are my way of reminding you that I am with you, and that my plans for you are always good. Trust does not require you to see the entire journey. It asks you to take one step at a time, knowing that I am guiding you toward my best for you. Greater trust requires surrender, letting go of your fears and need for control. I do not ask you to trust blindly, but to trust in my proven faithfulness. Look back on all the times I have been there for you, and let those memories strengthen your confidence in my ability to lead you. Even when the way forward seems uncertain or the challenges feel overwhelming, remember that I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. When you choose to trust me more fully, you begin to experience peace and assurance that surpass all understanding. The weight of your worries begins to lift, and you can walk forward with a lighter heart, knowing that I am in control. Trusting me is not just an act of obedience, it is an act of love, a declaration that you believe in my goodness and my perfect plan for your life. Let the signs I send you be reminders of my unwavering commitment to you. Every sign I send is an invitation to draw closer to me. I do not want you to see my work as distant or abstract. I am a God who desires an intimate relationship with you. These signs are my way of reminding you that I am always near and that your connection with me is of the utmost importance. Through each sign, I call you to deepen our bond and to rely on me more fully in every area of your life. Your relationship with me is not built on rituals alone, but on daily moments of trust, communication, and reflection. My signs often come as gentle nudges or affirmations that align with the thoughts I have placed in your heart. They may also manifest in moments of peace, joy, or clarity that cannot be explained by anything other than my presence. Each one is a reminder that I am your Father, your friend, and your guide, ready to walk with you through every moment of life. When you respond to my signs, you experience a relationship with me that is dynamic and alive. You begin to notice my hand in everything and to trust that I am involved in every detail of your journey. My greatest desire is to be close to you, to walk with you, and to reveal my heart to you. Do not ignore these invitations, for through them, I want to show you the depth of my love and the greatness of my plans for you. When you start recognizing my signs in your life, your heart fills with joy that goes beyond understanding. This joy is not dependent on circumstances, but on the realization that I am with you, working for your good. My signs are constant reminders that your life has meaning and that you are deeply loved by me. Each one is a message of hope, a declaration that I am always near and always faithful. This joy is not fleeting. It is rooted in the knowledge that I am actively involved in your life. The moments when you notice my hand at work, whether through an unexpected blessing, a kind word, or a solution to a problem, are confirmations of my love for you. They remind you that I am a God who sees, hears, and acts on your behalf. This joy strengthens your faith and gives you the confidence to face each day with hope. As you continue to recognize my signs, you begin to live with a greater awareness of my presence. Your life becomes a testimony of my faithfulness, and your heart overflows with gratitude. Let this joy fill you and inspire you to trust me more deeply, knowing that I am always with you, guiding you toward a life of purpose, peace, and abundance. Every sign I send is an invitation to cultivate gratitude. When you see my hand at work in your life, it is a reminder that everything you have and everything you experience is a gift. Gratitude opens your heart to even more blessings and helps you see my presence in all things. I want you to live in a state of thankfulness, recognizing that each moment is filled with my love and care. Gratitude transforms your perspective, shifting your focus from what you lack to the abundance of what I have already provided. My signs remind you that I am constantly working in your life, arranging circumstances, and answering prayers in ways that align with my perfect plan. Even in difficult moments, there are reasons to be thankful, for I am with you, sustaining you, and guiding you through every challenge. When gratitude becomes a part of your daily life, your heart opens to a deeper connection with me. You begin to see that every sign, no matter how small, is evidence of my love and faithfulness. I want you to live with this awareness, for gratitude is the pathway to peace, joy, and fulfillment. Trust that I am always working for your good, and let your thankfulness be a reflection of the love and blessings I pour into your life. Some of the signs I send you are gentle nudges, calling you to the powerful act of forgiveness. Forgiveness is not just a gift you extend to others. It is a path to freedom for your own heart. Holding on to resentment, bitterness, or pain weighs you down and creates barriers between you and the blessings I want to pour into your life. My signs are reminders that forgiveness is not about excusing the wrongs done to you, but about releasing the power they have over you and allowing me to bring healing and renewal. Forgiving does not mean forgetting or dismissing the pain. It means trusting me with the wounds you carry. I see every hurt, and I am here to bind up your broken heart. The signs I send to guide you toward forgiveness may be subtle, a stirring in your spirit, a conversation that reminds you of my grace, or an overwhelming sense of peace when you choose to let go. These signs are my way of saying that forgiveness is not a burden, but a key to unlocking peace and freedom in your life. When you embrace forgiveness, you experience my love and grace in profound ways. I am working in your heart, not only healing the pain, but also restoring relationships and opening the door to new blessings. Forgiveness is not a one-time act. It is a journey of surrendering your pain to me each day. Trust that as you take this step, I will fill your heart with my peace and lead you to a life of wholeness and joy. The signs I send are not just directions, but also tools to help you grow spiritually. Every moment of guidance I provide is an opportunity for you to reflect, learn, and strengthen your relationship with me. I am constantly working to shape you into the person I created you to be, and my signs are reminders that I am actively involved in your journey of transformation. They invite you to go deeper, to seek me with all your heart, and to trust that I am refining you through every step. Spiritual growth often comes through challenges and moments of uncertainty. The signs I send during these times are designed to draw you closer to me, to teach you patience, humility, and reliance on my strength. They may come as answers to your prayers, unexpected opportunities, or even obstacles that redirect you to a better path. These signs are my way of showing you that growth is not always easy, but it is always worth it when you trust me. As you respond to these signs, you begin to notice a transformation in your heart and mind. You develop a deeper understanding of my love, a stronger faith, and a greater capacity to reflect my light to those around you. I want you to embrace these moments as opportunities to grow closer to me, knowing that every sign is a step closer to the purpose and destiny I have prepared for you. The signs I send you often serve as confirmations of my perfect timing. I know that waiting can be difficult, and that uncertainty can test your patience. But I want you to trust that my timing is never too early or too late. It is always exactly right. Every delay, every detour, and every moment of stillness is part of my divine plan to prepare you for what is to come. My signs are reminders that I am never late in fulfilling my promises. These confirmations may come as a sense of peace in your heart, an opportunity that aligns perfectly with your prayers, or a resolution to a situation at just the right moment. They are my way of showing you that I am always in control, orchestrating every detail for your good. I want you to rest in the knowledge that my timing is not a reflection of your worth or effort, but a demonstration of my love and care for you. When you recognize these signs and trust in my timing, you experience a profound sense of peace and assurance. You no longer feel the need to rush or force things, knowing that I am working behind the scenes to align everything according to my perfect plan. Trust that my timing is always for your good, and let these confirmations strengthen your faith in my promises. The signs I send into your life are not just messages, they are catalysts for transformation. Each one carries the potential to change your perspective, renew your heart, and align you with my purpose. Transformation often begins with a single moment of realization, a recognition that I am speaking directly to your soul. My signs are designed to gently guide you toward a deeper understanding of who you are in me and what I have planned for your life. Transformation is not always immediate. It is a process that unfolds as you respond to my signs with faith and obedience. I use these moments to reshape your priorities, challenge your assumptions, and draw you closer to my heart. Whether it's through a word of encouragement, a difficult decision, or a miraculous provision, every sign I send is part of my work to bring you into the fullness of the person I created you to be. As you allow my signs to transform you, your life becomes a reflection of my love and glory. You begin to walk with greater confidence, knowing that I am with you and that every step is guided by my hand. Trust the process of transformation, for it is through these signs that I reveal my power and purpose in your life. I am continually working to make you new, and my signs are the evidence of that work. The signs I send are not just observations, they are invitations to take action. I am calling you to respond to my guidance with boldness and trust, knowing that every step of faith is supported by my power and grace. These signs are like open doors, waiting for you to step through them with the assurance that I am leading you. I want you to see them as opportunities to align your life with my purpose and experience the joy of walking in obedience. Taking action requires courage, especially when the outcome is uncertain. But I want you to remember that I will never lead you where my grace cannot sustain you. The signs I provide are my way of showing you that I am with you, equipping you for every challenge and blessing you will encounter. Even when the path seems difficult, trust that I am guiding you towards something far greater than you could achieve on your own. When you choose to act in faith, your life begins to change in ways you never imagined. You experience my provision, my strength, and my peace in new and profound ways. Your steps of obedience become a testimony to others, inspiring them to trust me as well. Do not hesitate to respond to my signs, for through them, I am inviting you into a life of purpose, abundance, and joy. My signs often call you to reflect on your relationships and take steps toward reconciliation and renewal. I created you to live in community, to share my love with others, and to experience the beauty of relationships that reflect my grace. Sometimes, my signs point you to areas where healing is needed, whether it's forgiving someone, seeking forgiveness yourself, or simply reaching out in love to someone who needs your support. Rebuilding relationships requires humility, patience, and a willingness to trust me to guide the process. I know it's not always easy to take the first step, especially when pain or misunderstanding has created distance. But I want you to remember that I am a God of restoration, and I can bring healing to even the most broken relationships. The signs I send are reminders that my love has no limits, and that through me, all things are possible. When you respond to my call to rebuild relationships, you experience the joy of seeing my love at work in powerful ways. Your willingness to forgive, reconcile, or support others becomes a reflection of my grace to the world around you. Trust that every effort you make to restore a relationship is blessed by my presence. I am with you, guiding you toward unity, peace, and the beauty of relationships that honor me. The signs I send during your hardest moments are not there to add to your burden, but to remind you that I am with you in every struggle. When everything around you feels uncertain or overwhelming, I use these signs to call you to deeper trust. Trusting me in difficult times does not mean ignoring the pain or pretending everything is fine. It means leaning on my strength and believing that I am working for your good, even when you cannot see it yet. These signs may come as a word of encouragement, an unexpected provision, or even a small act of kindness that lifts your spirit. They are my way of reminding you that no matter how dark the valley you walk through, my light is always with you. I know your struggles and the doubts that accompany them, but I want you to remember that I am greater than any challenge you face. Each sign is a reassurance that you are not alone and that I am carrying you through. When you choose to trust me despite the difficulties, you open your heart to the peace and comfort that only I can give. Your trust becomes a declaration of faith, a statement that you believe in. My promises even when circumstances seem to say otherwise. These moments of trust and hardship shape your character and deepen your relationship with me. Know that every tear, every prayer, and every act of faith is precious to me, and I am using it all to bring about a future filled with hope and purpose. Every sign I send you carries a reminder of the unique purpose I have placed within you. You are not here by accident or chance. I created you with intention and care, equipping you with specific gifts and talents to fulfill my plans. The signs I provide are like guideposts, pointing you toward the life I designed for you. A life filled with meaning, impact, and joy. Your purpose is not something distant or unreachable. It is woven into the fabric of your being. Sometimes my signs come as opportunities that align with your passions, or as moments when you feel my spirit nudging you toward a particular direction. Other times they may be obstacles that challenge you to grow and prepare for the work I have set before you. Every sign, whether small or significant, is part of my plan to help you discover who you truly are in me. When you begin to recognize these signs, you find clarity and confidence in your journey. You understand that your life is part of a greater story I am writing, one that brings glory to me and blessings to others. Trust that I am with you every step of the way, revealing your purpose piece by piece. As you follow these signs, you will experience the fulfillment that comes from living the life I created you to lead, one that reflects my love and brings light to the world. Some of the signs I send are clear indications that blessings are on their way to you. These signs come as a glimmer of hope after a season of struggle, like the first rays of sunlight after a long night. I want you to know that I see your perseverance, your prayers, and your steps of faith. These blessings are not random. They are my response to your trust in me, and they are evidence of my abundant love for you. The blessings I have prepared for you are greater than you can imagine. The signs I send may come in the form of a breakthrough in a situation you've been praying about, an unexpected opportunity, or a deep sense of peace that reassures you of my presence. Each sign is a reminder that I am a faithful God who fulfills His promises. Even when the blessing has not yet fully arrived, these signs are proof that it is already on its way. When you begin to see my blessings unfold, let your heart overflow with gratitude and joy. Remember that every good gift comes from me, and I delight in giving abundantly to my children. Let these blessings strengthen your faith and inspire you to trust me more deeply. The signs I send are not just a glimpse of what is coming, but a reminder of my unchanging nature. I am always working for your good, and the blessings ahead are only the beginning of what I have planned for you.